Hi everybody. Tonight we're going to take a look at a Radio Shack color computer exclusive game made in 1981 called Microbes. Microbes is sort of a Asteroids clone for the Tandy. It was also available on the Dragon 32 in Europe, and it was called a different name there, which I read on Moby. Um, Meteoroids, which sounds more like a clone of Asteroids. But for the US release, they changed it to a more medical theme. We're in a, looks like little medical ship there firing antibiotics at bacteria. Sweet. Alright, so let's take a look at the manual here. Eesh, that guy's a little creepy. Microbes are one-celled organisms in the form of bacteria. Some microbes are a health necessity. These microbes are a threat to survival. The ones that I released, because I'm a psychopath, is what that scientist said. Alright, requires 16K color computer. Nice. We just so happen to have that. Playing the game. Now that you have the program loaded, the screen will show Microbes 1981 Spectral Associates. Spectral Associates really did a lot for Tandy. I've run into so many things already with Spectral Associates. Very interesting. Type your name, skill level, 0 to 15. I will be playing 0. Choose a skill level by selecting a number. Next, you'll be asked to make the control selection from 3 options. Enter, 1, or 2. So enter is one of the options. That would have tricked me if I didn't read this manual. I would have just hit 1 or 2. You have 2 options of controlling your bacteria disinfector's defense mechanisms. You can either use your keyboard controls or the joysticks. Keyboard controls. Press enter when S mode to use the keyboard controls. Okay. Firing antibiotics. To fire antibiotics, press the spacebar. Without getting penalized, you can hold down the spacebar, which fires a constant stream of antibiotics. I don't know if that's a really good thing. Build up antibiotic resistance. Or you can press and then release the spacebar for individual shots. If you miss your target, the antibiotic will reappear on the opposite side of the screen. So, asteroids. Don't worry though, you cannot shoot yourself. Thank goodness. Rotate the disinfector. Use your arrow keys to rotate. Okay, rotates the ship. Becoming invisible. Press clear. Accelerating. When X factors attack, your quick reaction time is of the utmost importance. Remaining in one position makes you a sitting duck unless you accelerate and evade the deadly X factors antibodies. To accelerate, press D. Simultaneously holding the D key, the space bar, and either the arrow keys will produce a pinwheel effect. You'll rotate and emit a furious antibiotic barrage. Use the acceleration mechanism to your advantage. May require... Oh, that's a cool picture. It's a little fighter. May require some practice. If you accelerate and reach the edge of the screen, your disinfector will reappear on the opposite side. Applying joysticks. Oh boy. Using joysticks is not as easy as using the keyboard mechanisms. Excuse me. Unless you were born with 4 hands or can play the clarinet and piano in unison. It takes both joysticks to activate the keyboard features, as explained above. You and a friend can join forces and share joysticks to effectively operate the defense mechanisms. Connect the joysticks at the rear of the computer. So it's a joystick co-op thing. Why did they do that? That's weird. All right. Each joystick has its own attributes. When you choose mode 1, press the right joystick button to fire antibiotics. Use the right joystick to control acceleration and rotation. Press the left joystick button to achieve invisibility. When you choose mode 2, the left joystick will rotate the disinfector. Press the left joystick button for invisibility. Press the right joystick button to fire antibiotics. Okay. After you have chosen either of the modes, sounds like we're going to be going for the keyboard for this one. The screen will show the disinfector. The disinfector is in the middle of the screen. At the lower left corner of the screen is your current number. Is your current number of disinfectors, including the one already in the center of the screen. Each time you're hit by a microbe, X factor's antibody, you will lose a disinfector. When all your bacteria disinfectors have been destroyed, either through collision with microbes or in the X factor's antibodies, you lose. You fail. Microbes, your score will depend on the number of microbes and X factors successfully destroyed with your missiles, or antibody missiles. There are 3 sizes of microbes: large, medium, and small. So wait, so they basically just took asteroids and said, hey, these asteroids are microbes, and your spaceship is a antibiotic miniature syringe spaceship. Okay. Large microbes 20, medium 50, small 100 X factors. I'm not sure what I guess we'll see what an X factor is. When you hit a large microbe, it will divide into 2 medium. Hitting a medium-sized microbe divides it into 2 small. For each 10,000 points, you'll be awarded a new disinfector. And you'll advance to the next skill level. You can accumulate up to 10 disinfectors. Okay. If you wait, something interesting will happen. The demonstration screen appears. The demonstration screen shows the microbes and X factors involved in playful banter. Has no effect on your score. Okay, interesting. To erase all previous scores and player identifications from the score roster, press the reset button. Yeah, no battery backup on these things for saving your scores. That always made me sad. Alright, I guess we will take a look at microbes. Microbes. Okay, so we're going to check out microbes here. And instead of using the keyboard or the 2 joysticks, thanks to the wonders of modern technology, I'll be using a single joystick that I key mapped with the keys. I tried this game, which I probably should have showed that because it was really terrible. I tried just with the keyboard control scheme, and I was suffering greatly. Not that I think I'm going to do too much better with the joystick. I was never particularly good at asteroids, and I think that I'm still not very good at asteroids. Microbes. So, name, we'll say not. Asteroids. Oh. Okay. Can't quite do that. That's okay. So we're not Astero. Good enough. Skill level 0, which 0 is already really difficult. At least it was for me with keyboard. Okay, and mode, we're still going to do the keyboard mode. I just kind of have the keys mapped. Oops, just warped. Okay, it's going to take me a minute to get used to this, but like I said, I've never been very good at asteroids. This is definitely asteroids. I mean, I guess the Microbes theme makes it a little... should have warped. A little bit fun. But this is certainly an unabashed clone of Asteroids. Man, these things are moving fast. That little virus guy, he comes out and gets you. Well, all my lives are gone already. Yeah, did I mention I'm not very good at asteroids? Okay, let's try again. Oops. The warp is helpful, except that I guess you could come out in the line of fire as well. Sheesh. Ugh. Ah. Oh, man. I really suck at this. I really suck at this game. Alright. The new controller setup has really helped. I mean, I can at least play this game. Before, with the keyboard, using a different key for moving and another one for warp and turning and you're firing, that was a little bit too much for me. Oh, that virus guy. I do find this a little bit better. Okay, made it past one level. Oops. I mean, the controls are fine. It responds accurately and quickly, smooth. I just find it extremely difficult, which I always found Asteroids pretty difficult. It's been a long time since I played Asteroids on my Atari 2600. And I don't recall it being this difficult. Might have been a little bit slower paced on the 2600. I think it's been too long. I can't say that with 100% certainty. I don't know if I ever played Asteroids in a... what did I run into? I don't know if I ever played Asteroids in an arcade. It's kind of a shame, but I missed out on the true... I should warp... True vectored graphic experience of Asteroids. And I also don't know how the control scheme worked in the arcade, if it also had the multiple, button for moving, button for rotating, button for firing, and a button for warping. If they came up with that for this, I would assume that that's how it worked in the arcades. So if anyone could comment in the video that played it in the arcades, let me know. Some people watching this are probably really good at Asteroids and are totally making fun of my noobness here. Oh, this guy. Man, I want to kill one of those guys. Oh, come on, I warped. Yeah, the little ones are the ones that are difficult. Aha! I warped. Oh! Got him. Just run right into it. Alright. Okay. Well, I killed a, whatever they called him, but the super virus. And I made it to level 2. So this might be my... I just ran right into that. I could have warped. I'm going to warp. Okay. 5,000. Never made it up to a new life. So that's Microbes for the TRS-80 color computer. Was it playable back in 1981? Absolutely. Is it still playable today? Sure. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty intense. Definitely need to really work on your skill level for the game, so you could really practice at it and get pretty good. So I'll say playable 1981, yes. Playable today, yes. I might have preferred my Asteroids for Atari 2600. I'd have to now play that right after this to accurately compare, but it's not bad. Difficult, really difficult for me. I don't know that I have the patience to get to a high level of skill in this game, but I'm sure there are many, many people out there that would enjoy the challenge of playing it over and over till they got really great at it. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.